And then the reason why I broke up with him is he called me fat. Hello angels, welcome back to my channel. She's Soph, and today it's been a while since we sat on this couch and had a conversation, and today is gonna be a big one. This is Soph Tells All. See, this is just gonna be talking about what's been happening to me the last couple months. I've been kind of moving off and on grid, and there's been a lot of different questions like, did I quit doing social media, where are the videos, what's happening? And I think the underlying issue is I was severely anxious and depressed. I was going through so many different mental health issues, and I could not pinpoint to you like what was wrong with my mental health. Now, you guys, if you've been watching me for a while or you've been following me for like years, I've been doing social media for almost 3 years now. You guys know that I'm normally a really happy, upbeat person, and that's just my personality. So and I've always had anxiety. Like, I live with anxiety all the time. I have chronic anxiety. That's normal for me.
My anxiety is chronic, but this ass is iconic.
Anxiety, that's normal for me. But mixing in depression with anxiety was something that I've never experienced before, and I had no idea how to even cope with that or what was causing that. And so I started going to therapy. I started going to BetterHelp, and I went to a bunch of different therapists, and they were all amazing, and I had a great experience with them. So if you do pursue therapy, that is a great option. But I still couldn't pinpoint an exact issue. You know, we brought up different traumas for me and things that I experienced and hate and bullying and whatever, but it was not the real problem that causing my anxiety. As you may know, like this time in my life right here, I'm going to insert a video clip of when this relationship started. It was like when I was wearing like the camo skirt or whatever. I'm going to insert a clip here. Okay, what makes a friendship? What makes a friendship feel safe and sacred to you? That is when I started a recent relationship that I just got out of, and my depression started the same time that I was kind of in that relationship.
Deserves it, doesn't she?
She does.
Absolutely. Look how stunning she is. You're a lucky man.
Relationship. And before that relationship, I would say that I was in a super fulfilled point in my life. All I really wanted was to build a brand off of authenticity. And you know, that's really all I wanted to do was sit down and make videos and talk about my feelings and figuring out my life and showing out all the fun things I'm doing, but also, you know, just showing everybody like we're besties. And that's all I really want. Making YouTube videos, I felt very fulfilled because I was like, this is what I've always wanted to do, was make this environment. And then I got into this relationship, and I felt like my whole world fell apart and crashed.
Beneath that sinister pall of smoke, the world's most destructive force has been unleashed
around me, because I was with someone who was not very supportive of me and just really made me feel ugly and terrible and just made me feel so depressed.
Because you know, in a moment, they could all...
And when I was going to these therapists, now I am not a trained professional, right? I'm a marketing major, right? I do not have anything in psychiatry, so don't take this as like professional advice or anything like that. I found like the common denominator was my relationship that was making me depressed, and it was not like that. My therapists were not telling me that. They're like, oh, it could be this, and you know, they weren't telling me like people in your life that are super toxic make you feel a certain way, and they were not telling me that. So that's kind of why I made this video today, as I'm going to tell you, is sometimes depression is not you. It could be so many different factors. It could be the environment that you're in. It could be the friends that you have. It could be your boyfriend.
I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to
parents. It could be so many different factors, and everything was narrowed down to me when I was going through this time. My depression. It's my fault I'm sad. It's my fault. And to a point, it was my fault for keeping bad people in my life. Or not even bad people, but people that made me feel bad about myself. I'm sure that this person, like, I'm not trying to throw shade on him.
Okay, my apologies, Miss Girl.
I'm sure that he will be great for somebody else. But personally, for me, it was not a match and made me feel really bad about myself. And then the reason why I broke up with him is he called me fat. And I just think that that is really messed up, because I don't think anybody should call any women fat. Like, I think that's really messed up, and body shaming anybody is not appropriate in any situation. Even if the girl is a size 0 or a 2XL, there's no room to body shame everybody. Everyone is so perfect. Every single shape and size and color and everything. You are so beautiful the way you are. And this man was just making me feel absolutely like shit. And I was depressed. And I didn't want to make videos, and I didn't want to take pictures, and I didn't want to do what I loved because I felt so insecure. Something was seriously wrong about my life or about my mental health to make me not want to do the things that I love, like making pictures. I do love taking pictures, or making videos. And I knew something was wrong. And then I looked around and I realized, wow, like this is a big cause in my life that's making me feel depressed. Many people reached out to me when I was making some Instagram story posts about my depression, started reaching out to me, girls talking about their depression that they're experiencing right now. And from someone who does experience depression, I'm so sorry that you go through all that. It's not your fault. You just be gentle with yourself. Now, I know something that really helped me when I was going through my depression is taking a long bubble bath and doing all the different self-care things. Reading, that really helped me a lot. And then finding a new hobby to throw yourself into. The only good thing that was really coming from that relationship that I started actually pursuing making music and writing my own songs, which was heavily dictated by the guy that I was dating. But now that I'm out of that, I'm really excited to really throw myself into that as well and making an album. And this time I can really take you guys with me, and you can actually see like the process of what it's like to make a song and an album. And that's something I'm really excited about as well. But there's so many amazing things that you can throw yourself into to make yourself a little bit excited. I know something when I'm depressed is just waking up and getting ready just makes you feel a million times better. And getting out of bed and just doing something small, like get a coffee or go for a walk or hang out with your dog or your cat or whatever, or your bunny, whatever it is that you have in your house, or hanging out with a friend. Simple as that. Like, that makes me feel a million times better. Again, my advice, I'm not a psychiatrist and I'm not a therapist, but just from a friend, like, that really helped me a lot. And I feel so like happy that people wanted to reach out to me and tell me like that they're going through stuff, and that just made my heart feel so happy, because like, wow, I'm really making a difference on here, that there's people that also feel that way and they want to connect with me. And it makes me want to cry when I hear things like that, because it's like, wow, people are actually watching my videos, they actually relate. And that's why I wanted to come on here and talk about my depression in my past relationship and how he was making me feel depressed, because I want to, like, you guys are my besties and I want to tell you all everything. And something else I really tried to do was exercise, and that is something that I really forced myself to do during my depression, was to do exercise, to do pole clap, to do walks, kickboxing, anything you can put your mind to that's exercise is great, because it moves your body and your endorphins, and that is really good for you. You should be exercising, because honestly, exercise just makes you super happy. And I remember in the Legally Blonde movie, they were like, happy people who exercise, happy people who don't kill people. Do you remember that from Legally Blonde? Yeah, because of the endorphins. Yeah, that's such a good movie. I love that movie. But that, like, they say that in there, that like the endorphins, help you to be happier. And with my music, journaling. Like, journaling is a huge one that helped my mental health. And then I use my journal to write music. And that really helps me with my depression and anxiety, is to create songs and make music and journal and write all those intense feelings down. I know I've done like YouTube videos talking about my journal before. If y'all want to see how I make my journal, or like how I structure it or anything, leave a comment down below. But journaling is so important. And I used to hear people say journal, and I was like, we get it. But when I started doing it, it really did help. And I hope that this video has brought you some comfort. If you're going through tough times right now, that it will get better. I know this is more of a serious video, but the next video that I'm posting this Sunday is another fun travel vlog for you guys to see. And I know y'all really love seeing when I'm doing fun stuff. So you'll have another fun video, and that's why I wanted to post it now in the middle of the week, because it's not going to take over from, you know, my Sunday upload. But I hope you guys had an amazing day today, and thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a moment of She's Soph. I love you guys so, so, so much, and I couldn't have done anything without you all. I love you all, and if you're depressed or anxious or going through a breakup, I'm here for you. My DMs are always open for all the girlies who need their big sister advice. And I love you so much, angels. Bye.
She's Soph, no need to compete on top of the game. She can't be beat.